I thought if Rodri plays, City never lose. That's the trash you say if you don't speak basic ball, let alone fluent ball. Let the GOAT analyst educate you. So shout out to your boy. Shout out to your boy Fabian Hutzila, young manager who is doing an amazing job. Absolutely amazing job with the Brighton. Subs came up, made the changes, and got a huge, massive dub after being 1-0 down against City. And I don't know what's happened with Van Hecke and Haaland, whether it's like blonde on blonde, white on white crime. Shout out to that. That's pretty crazy. But I want to educate you about football because I'm getting sick and tired right now. It's like, it's actually triggering trying to talk to people who don't understand football at all. Because, again, I don't want to try and be arrogant. I don't want to try and be dismissive here, but you have to be really stupid to try and feed me this dumb narrative that Rodri is this generational player. And I don't want to hear anything about him coming back from injury. This is just pure fact. Rodri was never the key player to Man City. Important, not key. You see, N'Golo Kante, that's a key player. Michael Laudrup, that's a key player. If you watched the Brazil team from 1980, maybe a fool and an idiot. Dunga, extremely important for that ultra-attacking team that you saw from in Brazil, especially in that 98 team. So those are guys that you know that are critical. But when you look at City's success, it's very obvious who the key guy was. And we've seen it in his game so far. People say, oh, what's missing? Did Pep buy the wrong players? Is it because Rodri is not fully fit? It's Kevin De Bruyne. It's called a game changer. And a game changer can come in a multitude of ways. Cannavaro was a game changer based on how important he was in defense for Italy. The best right back of all time, goes right back, Bart Simpson, aka Philip Lam. Philip Lam was a game changer based on just what he did both defensively and offensively for both Germany and Bayern Munich. Game changers are guys who are critical to the team and help and they put forth a critical contribution towards you winning a game. Is Rodri a good player? Of course he is. Rodri is a very, very good midfielder. He's not an exceptional midfielder. Like, Sergio Busquets technically is an exceptional midfielder, just from a technical point of view. N'Golo Kante is an exceptional midfielder based on just how consequential and how critical he is to the functioning of a team and how critical he is to helping a team win a game. Rodri is not on Kante's level. Rodri is not technically on Busquets' level. Rodri ain't no Laudrup. He ain't no Dunga. Heck, is he better than Van Bommel? So as I'm watching, I'm like, no. It's KDB. Because you look at this game right now, you look at the City game, but no, let's look at this game. You want a game changer. I'm not looking to Rodri as a game changer. If I'm looking for a game changer, KDB is going to come up with a pass that may lead to an assist. KDB is going to come up with a cross or a crossfield pass or a through ball that Haaland will now score. A free kick will happen. KDB is going to deliver that free kick right to someone's head. KDB may score that free kick, or heck, KDB may just score that goal. That's a long ranger from 30 yards. That's a game changer, and that is a guy that they have been missing. So what we need to realize is get this Rodri crap out of there, because the whole Rodri thing is this new nerdy way of like, oh, but you have to see what he does with consequential. I've been watching football for a long time. And for people who've been reading this channel, I've been watching football a long time than you. And what I see for Rodri is a very good midfielder who is important to the team. He is not exceptional. He's not dynamic. And I'm sorry, to this day, I don't know how much better he's than Zubimendi. I don't know. I don't. So what City was seeing here is very interesting. It's very interesting. Because you look at Barcelona, what was it? Oh no, your reliance on a Spanish golden generation that won 3 trophies. and one of the greatest players of all time, Lionel Messi. Bayern Munich. Your Pankers won the treble with these guys. So what the hell are you going to do here? So your Pankers literally won the treble with this team, so they're already good. Man City, okay, cool. Boom. You're that guy. What happens when the KDB leaves? So, no. We're all good, man. No, Pep is the guy. Okay, cool. He's the main guy. It's not about KDB. It's Pep is the main guy. And that's what I thought. What I always thought is, okay, you know what? I still feel he's an industry plant, and I still feel like if he screwed up Hazard winning the World Cup, I am beginning to appreciate KDB. I can admit where, okay, you know what, maybe I need to rethink my viewpoints on KDB, because as I'm watching it right now, I always thought that City's best player, most important player is Pep Guardiola. The system will always win through. So whoever he brings in, they'll fit in through. But what I'm seeing here is, what I'm shocking, De Bruyne was a lot more important than I thought he was. I thought that, no. KDB is important, but no, it's really all about Pep. But I'm looking at this team. KDB is going to find that pass. On our right, KDB is going to produce a cross that will somehow scan all the way to Haaland. And even with all the bits I said about KDB, I always said that there are at KDB's best, there are very few players better on a counter than KDB. When there's a counter or an overload, like a 5-on-3, KDB is the guy you want to the ball, because he is going to make the right decision and is going to execute that decision to perfection. So, let's see what happens. Because remember, last season, KDB was a no-show and City fell off a damn cliff. But the focus was Rodri. And I'm like, yeah, he aight. But I watched those Spanish games in the other Euros. He wasn't better than Fabian Ruiz. Forget about Yamal, Nico Williams and everything. He wasn't better than Fabian Ruiz. He wasn't better than Elmo. So as I'm watching, I'm like, no. What is this thing of Rodri that I'm missing? And I'm sorry, I don't need to now, you don't see what he's doing. No. I don't need that crap. I have two eyes and I understand football. I can see what KDB does. I can see how KDB changes that damn freaking game. I can see what Kante does. I can see what Michael Laudrup does. I can see what Javi does. Heck, I can also see what freaking Busquets does. Those are guys where, yeah. I can see why they are those freaking guys. I can see why they stand out, So I'm sorry, Rodri ain't Busquets. He ain't Kante. He ain't Laudrup. He ain't Dunga. Is he better than Van Bommel? No. But this Pep thing is interesting. Pep, don't let this season go through and for us to now say that, were you really reliant on KDB? I thought KDB was reliant on you. And I still believe City will win this league or win a trophy and they'll come good and they'll have 10 to 15 games. But I'm like, wait, no. I always believed that KDB needed you. It's the system. You're the main manager. You're the head honcho. Don't let the season end and us now realize that, KDB was always key. And I know what you guys are going to say because I can anticipate you. The 98-point season. Cool. In that 98-point season, did they have a guy called David Silva? Arguably one of the best midfielders that the Premier League has ever seen. Do you know how good that team was? That was an amazing team. I still give Pep credit, but that was an amazing team. Why this is interesting is, Pep, you've had the money, you've spent, and why is Fergie so great? Why is Fergie so great? Fergie built three different teams. Class of 92, the York Cole era, Yorkish Cole era. He had the York Cole era, he had the Van Nistelrooy era, then he had the Cristiano era, and then he brought in Van Persie. He built literally about 3 or 4 teams. Had a team, dynasty, destroyed, new team. Built, dynasty, destroyed, new team. That's management. Because where you can sustain and totally dismantle an amazing team that's dominated, build a new team and dominate with that team. Pep, this is that new team-ish. Because say that this is the second or the third team. But why this is key is, this is the first time you don't have KDB. There was never one player that Fergie fully relied upon for his entire tenure. Even when he brought back Scholes, that was a fully old Scholes. But when he won the league in 2013, that was a completely different team that had nothing to do with the class of 92. So Pep, you better win a damn trophy. And I'm talking the UCL or the league. Let's not have a situation where, reliance on Messi Xavi and Iniesta, the Spanish golden generation, you pretty much took over your Pankers team and you pretty much were benefiting off of all the hard work that your Pankers did. And now you're telling me that you needed KDB, a guy who I called an industry plant. The plot thickens. Like that vid, subscribe if you're new. So sorry, head to that button over there, hit the button over there to subscribe. Check out that button over there to head to the official website. And I'll see you later on, bro. Pep! I'm watching you!